Good morning, everyone. My name is Sir Jason, and today we are going to learn something very exciting about sound. Sound is something we hear every day, but we do not always think about how it travels. When you hear a voice, music, or noise, sound is moving from one place to another. Today we will explore how sound moves and changes as it travels. Listen carefully and imagine how sound reaches your ears.
Sound is made when something vibrates. A vibration is a movement back and forth. When an object vibrates, it pushes the air around it. This moving air carries sound to our ears. Without vibrations, there would be no sound at all. Every sound you hear starts with a vibration.
A sound source is anything that makes sound. A drum makes sound when it is hit. A bell makes sound when it is shaken. Even your voice is a sound source when your vocal cords vibrate. Different sources make different sounds because they vibrate in different ways.
Sound travels through the air most of the time. When someone speaks, sound moves through the air to your ears. Air carries the vibrations from the sound source. This is why you can hear someone talking from across the room. Air helps sound move from one place to another.
Sound cannot travel through empty space. It needs something to move through, called a medium. Air, water, and solids can all carry sound. Without a medium, sound cannot reach your ears. This is why sound cannot travel in space.
Sound can also move through water. Dolphins and whales use sound to communicate underwater. Sound travels faster in water than in air. This helps sea animals find food and stay together. Water is an important medium for sound.
Sound moves very well through solids. When you tap on a table, the sound travels through the wood. Solids carry vibrations strongly because their particles are close together. This is why you can hear knocking through walls. Sound behaves differently in solids.
As sound travels, it becomes weaker. This is why it sounds quieter when you are far away. The vibrations spread out as they move. The farther sound travels, the less energy it has. Distance affects how loud a sound to us.
Some sounds are loud and some are soft. Loud sounds come from strong vibrations. Soft sounds come from gentle vibrations. A shout is louder than a whisper because the vibrations are stronger. Loudness depends on how much an object vibrates.
Sound can change as it moves. It can become quieter or softer. It can also sound different in different places. A sound in a small room sounds different from a sound outside. The environment affects how sound travels.
An echo happens when sound bounces back. This usually happens near walls or mountains. You hear the sound again after a short time. Echoes show that sound can reflect off surfaces. This helps us understand how sound moves.
Some sounds are too loud and can hurt our ears. Loud sounds should be avoided or reduced. Wearing ear protection can help keep ears safe. Scientists study sound to understand how it affects hearing. Taking care of our ears is very important.
Scientists investigate sound by making careful observations. They test how sound moves through air, water, and solids. They record what they hear and compare results. Investigations help us understand sound better. Science helps explain what we hear.
Sound is part of our everyday lives. We use sound to talk, listen, and enjoy music. Alarms use sound to warn us. Animals use sound to communicate. Understanding sound helps us live safely and comfortably.
Today, we learned that sound comes from vibrations. Sound needs a medium to travel. It can move through air, water, and solids. Sound changes as it moves and gets weaker with distance. These ideas help us understand the world around us.
Well done, everyone. Today you learned how sound moves and changes. Remember that science helps explain everyday experiences. Keep listening carefully and asking questions about what you hear. I am proud of your learning today. See you in our next lesson.